Check them out. Kronix Hobbies here in Guam. Wow. What's up, Pikes Peak? RC race news around the nation, and in this case, race news around the world. I am Robbie, here to give you guys the latest and greatest news for what's going on here, near, far, and abroad. And I'll tell you what, it's been a while. It's been almost, I'm gonna say it's almost been 2 weeks since I've done a video. And I've been traveling. I'm currently here in Guam, and I'll tell you right now, I kind of feel like I've got used to the time zone. No, I have not. I am 13 plus hours ahead of you guys over there in Colorado, and I'll tell you right now, it's been troublesome trying to get used to the time zone, especially with the work and stuff like that. But other than that, you guys know, everywhere I travel, I try to bring that new experience of RC racing or whatever's going on wherever I'm at. And you know, you guys follow me being in South Carolina and stuff, my experience, my start with Extreme RC Raceway with 8 scale racing and stuff like that. And over here, where I'm currently at, here in Guam, right? And this is my home island here. And I'll tell you what, man, it's been since '93 since I've been here. And again, this is where I first started 110 scale buggy racing. This is the first time ever during that year I ever got a taste of it. And the racing bug's been with me, and yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So here on the island, there were a couple hobby shops. There were a couple hobby shops here and there, and none survived. But we have Kronix Hobbies, owned by Bert Manasala, and I'll tell you right now, aka the Kronix. And I'll tell you right now, this guy, first meeting him, it was like we known each other for years. The fun talk, the crap talk, the everything, and that's just how us islanders are. And I tell you what, it feels good to be back home and relate to a lot of the guys here that are in the RC community. And I met a lot of them already here. All right, racing is no longer here. They're trying to work it. The problem is parts. Bert does have a techno. He has a bruggy truggy 10 scale, and then I think another guy at the shop called the other day. He had an EV4822. So yeah, there's a lot they're trying to pick it up, and it's hard because it's hard to bring the community together in a racing aspect. Now, what they do have together is crawling, and I'll tell you right now, crawling is so huge here. Bert tasked me with the build of this VS 410, and I'll tell you right now, Vanquish is like the dominant rock crawling trail rig chassis out here. Don't get me wrong, you got the TRX4, the TRX4M, I have the TRX4M, the SCX-10-2, the 3, the 1, and I have an SCX-10-2, and I also have a rake, an axial rake. But over here, they're about their scale. They're in that mode of that scale 1, scale 2. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot in that scale 3 and 4 where it gets deep into the crawling. But over here, they love the realism and the likeliness that they can do with their rigs. And there's a lot of places to crawl over here. So they got their own little events and stuff. Every once in a while, they'll do some TCR racing. That is front-wheel drive touring car style racing, and that happens, golly, it happens rarely, but it does happen. All right. So, but if you guys are ever in town or ever on the island of Guam, and you guys have that RC bug in you or whatever, right there, here in Guam, right near the Micronesia Mall, and it's called Kronix Hobbies. It's right on Military Drive. So, that said, the Vanquish VS 410, the one I get tasked to build, just to keep myself busy here. Very straightforward chassis, and I don't know much on the crawling aspect of things, but I'll tell you what, this stuff gets very, very, very pricey. I've seen rigs up in the $7,000-8,000 range. Matter of fact, Kronix Hobbies has their very own Vanquish Origin kind of licensed Kronix version of their vehicle, and it's actually pretty cool. I got to hold the box. Obviously the box wasn't open, but he had an Origin there, and I'll tell you right now, Origin is like the god of all the crawlers, of the trail rig chassis and stuff. But granted that he focuses on crawling and stuff like that, and there's other things he focuses on too, RC aspect wise, but mainly with the crawlers. I'll tell you what, his main thing is the realism and detail that he does in printing these bodies. All right, so I have the IGAS body here, and I tell you what, probably the most detailed body I have ever seen in a crawler, and that is it right there. I'm talking with working hood, working doors, detailed interior. This current model that I have right here, I want to say is over 90 pieces. All right, and this is all ABS. Now, you can get the file on Imagine, but the best person to print this out, and he will ship it to you because it's done in ABS. And I think I know he is the only one that prints in ABS in 100% infill, is Bert Manasala, Kronix Hobbies. And I tell you what, his turnaround is very, very quick. And what he'll do, he'll initially put the vehicle together for you minus the body panels, because every single panel here that you see, that's a separate piece. These are all these little rock sliders and stuff like that. Those are all held in by Vanquish screws. And you guys know already, the Vanquish screws are not cheap at all. But I tell you what, there's so many options. I want to say there's 4 to 5 different hood options. There's at least 6 to 7. He just debuted some other door options today for this. There's many cage and hard top and configurations. There's many versions of those. To include the front grille, there's options for the front grille. And just to give you guys an idea, right? The hood itself, believe it or not, is over 8 pieces. Over 8 pieces just for the hood. The windshield frame itself, that's over 4 pieces in itself as well too. The interior is so detailed. I'm not done putting this one together yet. I still got to do the interior. But he has it too where the drivers can move, the steering wheel can move, and all that other crazy stuff. He has his white one. And if you guys saw the last video, I did the Kronix Hobbies kind of like intro of me getting ready to go to Guam and head over there, and here I am. I'm telling you what, these guys are hilarious. If you want to think of that barbershop atmosphere where everybody comes and hangs out, and that's pretty much what it is. So he's got the chairs and everybody just sits and chills and talks RC and talks crap to each other. It's hilarious. But again, there are so many options for this thing. Again, the detail that goes into this from Kronix Hobbies is ridiculous and far by. I've seen some other ones online and stuff, and Bert has the most detailed aspect, and he does take care of his customers. So again, go ahead, check out Kronix Hobbies right here on Guam on Military Drive, right down the street from the Micronesia Mall. And I tell you what, he will definitely take care of you. Again, I was tasked to build this one, and man, it came out great. It came out great. And I tell you what, it's not for the faint of heart when putting the body together, and it's not as hard as you think. But again, very meticulous on the screws. I want to say there's over 100 plus screws on here, and again, the options you can do and stuff with this vehicle is ridiculous. So what you do is you go on Imagine, and I'll put a link down below, or I'll put Bert's info down below, and he'll guide you through the process. Obviously, you have to get the file, and then once you get the file that it is paid for, being him the merchant, yeah, he'll go ahead and get that printed to you. And I'm going to tell you right now, it is not done in PLA. The reason why he does not print in PLA, because obviously Guam is so close to the equator, it is hot. it is hot. There's not one place I go to where I'm not sweating, irregardless of the AC or not. So he prints these things in a ABS, 100% infill, very durable, and there you go. All right, and then like I said, he takes care of his customers. He'll give them a little bit of extras here and there and stuff like that. But the file is yours, but he prints it in ABS. And I'll tell you right now, you guys know ABS is more pricier than PLA itself. All right, and especially being 100% infill. Now he does got 6 printers going at one time, and like I said, the turnaround's pretty quick for these bodies. Right now, he has a good lineup right now. I want to say just locally here, he's got 4 customers in line on top of his online orders and stuff like that. But again, he does take care of his customers. All right. With that said, everybody, oh my goodness, we got a lot going on in Colorado. Hence the cold over there. But tomorrow, which is today for me, because today is Thursday and I'm a whole day ahead of you guys. But tomorrow, over there at Faster Laps, Matt Kyle has his second Mini Z race going on. I hope you guys get out there. I had some people message me and ask me if I was going to be out there. I was like, no, I'm on the other side of the world. And when they message me, it's like 3-4 o'clock in the morning, but obviously it's afternoon over there and stuff. So it's just, again, I am a whole day ahead of you guys. I am about to go into Friday as you guys are coming into Thursday. So by the time this video drops, I'm on Friday, you guys are Thursday. Let's put it that way. But Matt Kyle, Faster Laps, with his off-road break right now, he has Mini Z going on. I'm not sure of anything else going on. Plans for the future, but right now dominant is Mini Z right there at Faster Laps. I'll post the address right below. With Matt Kyle, we had a great turnout for the first race and we had a blast. It was good seeing everybody that I've raced with Mini Z here locally in Colorado Springs. All right, we got some people traveling. I got David Backer, he's traveling right now. I just found out Rob Katnick, he is at one of my most favorite off-road clay tracks, 10 scale, and he's over at San Diego SDRC. So I hope good luck to him. Avid Zeke and David Jor, they were out there. Kyle, we're all out there in Ohio, and they did very well testing, debuting their new tires. And if you guys have not seen, you guys see that skeletal chassis, that ultralight chassis where you can add weights here and there. I'll tell you right now, man, I'm glad you guys got to see those in the pictures. I know there are people that were commenting on it. So when I first saw that chassis a while ago, I was like, oh my goodness. And I even asked Zeke for that, but that's something he won't let go. But hopefully they do produce something. And it looks like it's very promising going forward for them. All right, Art Screamo is out there as well. Jamming and stuff like that. It was actually pretty cool seeing them all on their podiums and stuff. David made his podium as well too. Zeke driving in all his qualifiers and stuff like that in the mains. I think he struggled here and there, but we all know Zeke comes back hard on the next race, so we'll see that here in the future. Yeah, there's just a lot going on right now with the season, with 8-scale season slowing down and then cycling into its new season. If you guys have not known, I am part of the Techno team. I am honored. I think it's more along the lines of me pushing product out and doing the videos, especially with me going into the 8-scale not too long. And I do, I hold my own in what I do with what I do in the other genres of racing. But again, I try to get the push the products out there and stuff. So again, next season, or 2026, I am a team driver for Techno, to include LFR, who was my very first sponsor. So again, thanks to those guys, look them up. And then Dialed RC, I am the team manager for our region for Dialed RC, and we got some new stuff coming out. I'm gonna tell you right now, we've been talking, Gene and the rest of the managers and team drivers. We are in a collaboration, and we are in deep, we're like on the round table right now talking of what options for next season, what to do, how to do, so on and so forth. So we got, there's a lot of plans. Pro One Design, Josh out there in Cali, you guys go ahead and look him up, focusing on a lot of CNC products and stuff. He's got some pretty cool A-scale stuff out there for you guys, and he's got new stuff coming out here this season. May have another one coming up, we'll see. But right now, I will hold off on that. But again, I am proud to represent Techno, LFR, Dialed RC, and Pro 1 designs for next season, and maybe one more. Like I said, we will see. But man, super stoked to represent these guys, push their product, get them out there, and have a blast at some of these races. With me traveling, like I said, I get a lot of time to experience different tracks. Again, I look up, see what's out there, and adjust fire from what I have in my arsenal, and I'll bring that with me and stuff. And again, I cannot wait. So, cannot wait to get back to these little guys here. I've been working on and tuning my my 128s, and yeah, I think I'm pretty much I'm ready to go. I'm ready to drive, and I cannot wait. So, pretty much dialed in, and yeah, we'll see what happens, because I'll tell you right now, Mini Z is getting back into style big time right there in Colorado Springs, to include Cole's Hobbies, and he's been dominating in that 1RC and that low C racing. So if you guys are deep into that, he's doing a lot of that right now over at Cole's Hot Lap Hobbies. JT's doing a lot as well too. He's got his figure 8 race coming up here and there. Oh my goodness, that's going to be that's going to be awesome to watch. Hopefully he does a video on that. I was just watching more. It was just weird because it was morning for me and it was evening for them, and they just got done doing their race and stuff, their club race, and awesome track layout there for Eric Adams over there at More RC Raceway with the More Mafia guys, Art Screamo, and 5280. They're doing their thing as well too. Again, they just dropped their new schedule for the next couple months over there at 5280 as well too. All right, Graham Hill, my team manager, I think he's done for the season, so he's getting ready for the next season, and then probably get with everybody that's in his region to see what the game plan is for next year. So we'll see how that goes for the Techno group. Congrats to the homies out there on the East Coast, Justin Simonson, out there racing and golly, driving. I saw David Olson out there. I see Colin out there racing as well too. Rob P, Joe Mandola, a lot of these guys out there. These are my big influencers that I've looked up to getting into the A-Skull racing, and golly, without them, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now doing what I'm doing. And again, big thanks to Justin, Joe, Rob, pretty much everybody over there at Extreme RC Raceway, especially Tim and Rafi. God, I tell you guys, I miss you guys, and I say this a lot. I miss you guys out there. All right, and it sucks because my time is coming short here. I'm definitely gonna miss Kronix Hobby out here with all the guys and stuff. Bert, Adrian, all them. Joe, it's just wow. You know, I have my coworker here with me, and he never knew this existed. This type of atmosphere existed, and his first thoughts were like, "Dang, Robbie, you haven't been here for 93 minutes." It's like he thought I knew Bert from like years and years ago racing with. I was like, "No, dude, I just met Bert." And he goes, "Man, you guys are crazy." And he didn't realize how big racing was on the East Coast. And the crazy thing is, he's right on the border of Florida and Georgia, and he didn't realize A-Scale races. So now he's got the little RC car bug in him. He's been watching the videos and stuff on YouTube. So yeah, it's actually pretty cool. So wow, we got a lot. I can't wait to get back to Colorado, get back to my family, and that's one thing here. I got to see family I have not seen in over 30 years, and I'll tell you right now, it is very good. It was laughter, hugs, and tears, and yeah, it was great. All right, that's all I got for right now. I am so sorry I did not keep up with videos. Again, it's just the time differences has thrown me off, especially with what I'm doing here, and you know, flying to Japan, then here it's been crazy. It's been crazy. Long flights, I'll tell you that right now. All right, I am Robbie with the Pikes Peak RC race news around the world. Hey, good luck you guys tomorrow. Racing Mini Z. Good luck, Rob. Good luck, David. And welcome back Zeke, David, and Kyle, to include Art. Hey, we will see you guys out there. RC racing, RC crawling, doing whatever. Hey, we're gonna have a blast. Don't forget, check out Kronix Hobbies. I'll tell you what, this thing is ridiculous. All right, check them out over there. Bert Manasala, Kronix Hobbies. Well, I tell you what, these things are great. You guys have a great night. Hey, one more thing before I let you guys go. Please like, subscribe, share here on the YouTube channel. All right, and I will keep everything up on the Pikes Peak. I just opened up as a public, so if you guys have friends or whatever, and I do spread the word, yeah, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, join the group, so on and so forth. Pikes Peak RC Arena race news around the nation. Again, we're gonna have a blast this coming year. Cannot wait. You guys see out there, I got the ocean right out there. Again, right here in Tumon Bay in Guam. So again, if you guys are ever out in this area, again, check out Kronix Hobbies. But for back home there in Colorado, don't forget, you got Cole's Hot Lap Hobbies, you got Matt's Faster Laps, you got JT, you got Graham Hill with LRC, you got Art Screamo heading up the 5280 on the off-road carpet portion. They also do on-road as well too, carpet as well, so go ahead and check them out, to include Mini Z. You got Justin up at Westminster, he's doing his 1RC and his Monster Truck Bash, to include Mini Z as well, and you got Eric Adams over at More Mafia. We got to support all our groups all the way out here in Colorado, to include South Carolina, my big influence, Extreme RC Raceway, Rafi and Tim out there. Go ahead and give them all their support if you guys are ever in that area. All right, good luck to you guys out there racing. Have a blast. Please like, subscribe, and share. Take care.